I love your character because he's almost, he thinks he's Maleficent as he sees the good in Maleficent. How is it to go back with Angelina and these characters to kind of do something a little bit different?
It was great, I mean, we've met a few times on these things, haven't we?
Yeah.
And I usually get killed off in my films, so sequels have always been out of the question. So I was really thrilled to get to revisit it, and I was a bit more confident this time. I was it's quite overwhelming to be on a Disney set with Angelina Jolie the first time. I was just beginning to come to terms with it when it was all over, so I was happy to be able to go back, and I had a laugh this time.
Yeah, I think they call that Sean Bean syndrome, don't they, or something?
Well, we're both. What is it about Yorkshiremen?
I mean, it's a huge movie set in a fantasy world, but also touches on subjects that we're talking about now, as people being included and segregated and everything else. How important is it, you think, these movies to touch on those subjects in the best way that they can in this fantasy realm?
Well, I think we're living in, dangerous times to some extent. I mean, Disney have always been good at having a positive message, I think, but without bashing you over the head too hard with it, I hope, because we want to entertain. If it's cathartic entertainment with a message, that's great. But I think, with kids, especially young kids, they are tolerant. My son in kindergarten has friends from, he doesn't differentiate between colour or anything. It's the grown-ups that the message is for, probably.
Yeah, for sure. Just finally as well, I mean, I think correct me if I'm wrong, but we spoke to Ben Wheatley the other day about Rebecca, and you're in that as well.
Yeah.
How is it going to work with him on that, on a remake of quite a classic film?
I love working with Ben, and I'm so thrilled that he's asked me back. Third time. We're calling it the Bastard Trilogy, because whenever I'm the caller cad, whenever he needs a rogue. Yeah. And long may that continue. I love Ben Wheatley.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, listen, pleasure talking to you again.
Thanks very
much.
much.
To see you.
Nice
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey